Hey, this is me building an AI automation agency in public. I'm about to walk you through some updates I did to my cold email outreach system. I'm going to go through some brand and strategy as a whole, hopefully give you guys some value. So if you followed along yesterday, you saw that I built out a cold email icebreak generator. And now this is kind of an upgrade on top of that. So, some background for you guys. I'm going to be sending cold emails through a software called Instantly. And in order to get the emails that I'm going to send to, I used a service called Apollo that scraped LinkedIn and got a bunch of people's information off there. Then Apollo had it. Apollo is more expensive than I'm willing to pay. And so instead, I used a service called Appify, and Appify scraped Apollo that had scraped LinkedIn and then gave me back the emails from there. So now I have people in an industry with their first name, last name, email, website, company name, a little one-liner description about them, and I was generating icebreakers based off of that. Now, they were okay, but they weren't great. So I figured, why not go the extra step and scrape their websites that they had listed on their profile. That way I can get a bunch of context around their business and craft a deeply personalized multi-line icebreaker instead. So that's what this scenario does right here. And so what we're looking at is a web crawler, then a GBT module that will take all the information from all the pages and give it summaries with the key point, with all the key points basically highlighted, the identify the things that would be actually useful for the personalization. Then we have an array aggregator, because this will typically have one output per website page scraped. So we condense all of those outputs into one. So that will be our massive, basically a bulleted list of all of the key things from the website. And then that goes into our last guy here, which is our icebreaker generator that has a prompt in it set up to generate, basically taking the information, output a deeply personalized 2-line icebreaker. So I have this preloaded with some test data just because it takes like a minute and a half for this thing to run all the way through. So I'm just going to give you an example of what the output will look like. So I'm going to go ahead and click run this module only. And I go to the array here, and I'm able to put in my past data. You can see it's a super long string. That's basically the output of this. Then I hit OK. It runs just this module. You can see bundle 1, input, messages, 1, 2, 3, all my prompts inside there. Output, results. Hey Bianca, saw what you're building at Future Vintage. Cinematic brand work with ME Fire. Love that. Been chasing the same blend of story plus strategy myself, and then that would lead into the rest of my email. So you can see it's not perfect. I'm still going to make some tweaks to the prompt, but we have 2 lines that are looking at their actual website and pulling out details as if we had actually done some research about them. So with that level of personalization, open rates go up, my smile goes up, and hopefully my bank account goes up. Yeah, so that's my update on that. Yesterday I said I would do 10 Upwork applications. I also did all of those, so you guys don't have to roast me in the comments. And just to show you that this actually is working off something, we're going to take a look at the example website here. So it's futurevintageagency.com. Paste it in. Storytellers, artists, tailored experience that strengthen the bond with the customers and your brand. Let's see if we have anything about Emmys on here, because I kind of picked that out as a keyword. There we go. Emmy winning. There we go. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. This is a pretty cool website. They don't have a little favicon logo there, icon there, so that's kind of unfortunate. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Awesome. So that's where I got all the information. That was the output. it spit out there. Let's check that out again. Hey Bianca, saw what you're building in Future Vintage. Cinematic brand work with Emmy Fire. Love that. Blend of story and strategy. There we go. Yeah, that's pretty wicked sweet, if you ask me. I'm sorry about that. Anyways, let's go into brand. Here we go. Dashboard. Still at 10 subs. Let's see, 207 views, 3.6 hours of watch time. Yeah, I mean, I get it. It's a dude sitting in his room talking about how he's not making money with AI yet. I wouldn't exactly subscribe either. But for those of you that are subscribed, I appreciate your enthusiasm. Strategy. Strategy is to stop being a little baby boy about waiting for my emails to fully warm up, get a campaign off to the races now that I have done all the procrastinating around getting all of the icebreakers set up and all that. Probably do a free offer, just try to get people to say yes, and then prove myself, build up some case studies, testimonials, and then charge some money for it. Yeah, so that's about it for me, and I'll see y'all tomorrow.